Hello, hello. Welcome back. I hope you guys are all doing awesome this evening. Let's see. Denise Gardner, we missed you this morning, but how you're doing good in your sorting. That's awesome. I had to do my Give a Scrap video in between the sales this afternoon and tonight, and I finally just got that done, but I'm pretty sure I have lots of glue residual. So if you're joining and you are new here, we'd love to hear from you. Say hello if you so choose. I'll give you a little bit of the lowdown. I'm solo tonight, so it'll work a little bit different than it does when all the girls are here. Hello, Hope. Just like this morning, we will, or I guess it was this afternoon, we will be doing a lot of quick claims. I have a few things that are starting bids, but we'll see how this goes. And hi, Susan. My goal was for us to do some time together this week until everything is gone. I am on the road. I have quite a few things. I have your items from the sale on Tuesday. For those of you who bought this afternoon, I have all of those things. And my goal is on Thursday when I go home. On Friday, I'll do all the invoicing, package everything up, and we'll be good to go. But this is your opportunity to get some screaming great deals. Some of the things you've seen before, a lot of things you have not. In addition, hi, Susie. Hi, Sarah Lee. In addition to a lot of our quick claims, I did promise that I would bring some of the items. I'll show you while we're getting ready. Some of the items that I got at Joann's, and just like we did this morning, I'm going to start those bids at what I paid for those, because I know some of you were, oops, that's backwards. So I've got 4 of these different, these 2 and then another design. I've got some Tim Holtz washi. The Tim Holtz stuff was not a whole lot of it. And I've got 2 more of these different designs from this morning as well. So we'll be bringing those at some point tonight too. Oh, and then I have 2 of the, sorry, Zenny, the Vicky Boughton bundles. I showed those on the video the other day. So we've got lots of good stuff. And I think I have a little something up my sleeve too. I don't know. We'll see. Let me put these back so I don't get confused. Let me say hi to everybody. Hi, Alicia. Oh, we missed you this morning. It went fast. Like it was just a little over an hour. And what I shared with the girls is that what I'm doing is we're going to sell all of this as much as we can. I do have some bundles. And then if need be, I'll have sales again on Tuesday and Wednesday. I don't foresee, depending on what we sell tonight. Hi, Daria. We may not have to have many more sales, but what I'm going to do is then anything that's left, I'll just do big bundles and I'll bring them at bargain basement prices. So make sure you stick around. We won't be doing any Crafty Cash tonight. I won't be doing the Mucky Duck because I'm solo. So I don't want to push my luck. But here's how it works if you've never been here before. Quick claim is just simply, I will say go, and I'll type it into the chat. And you will be able to say which numbers you want. So if you're watching right now and you're looking at the things that are on the screen, you can already start typing your numbers in the order in which you want them. We will not do this like we normally do on our Tuesday night sales where we go through and everybody gets a choice. So it's important. First one in gets all their choices and we go to the next person. However, if you wish and there's a round and you see everything that and you're like, I want it all, just say clear and we will clear the board and you can take everything that's there, whether it's everything that's left or everything that is if it's, you know, the first round or if it's just a few things that are left. So if you think that you want everything and you want to type in clear instead of putting in each individual number, you can do that. That's about as easy as it gets. We do have a few starting bid things, so that will just be an offer up. So I'll set a price and then you will just offer up whatever you're willing to pay for those said items. And it's pretty easy. Let's see. With that said, this will move pretty quick. I'll count down from 10, which is a little bit quicker. So you'll want to be make sure that you refresh often, which just means either Xing out of the live and popping back in real quick, or making sure that that red line that goes all the way at the bottom of the screen down here is all the way to your right. You'll also want to make sure that you're in live chat, all messages. So to do that, you just go up to the top of the chat and you'll see where it says live chat. And if it doesn't say all messages, just go to your right and click on those three little lines and just change it. It's so simple. I promise. I promise. What other things? What questions do you have? If you have not been here tonight and this is your first time, please make sure that you send me the information that's scrolling across the screen. Type in the word live sale and today's date, which is, well, it's still March 31st, and put 6:30 since we had 2 sales today. And in the body of that, just put your full name, your YouTube name, your email address, and the email that you want your invoice sent to. You also need to put your shipping address because I want to be able to ship this out to you. And that's all you need to do in order to bid tonight. Let me see. I ship from Iowa and I use Pirate Ship in order to get you the best rates possible. And of course, if you have purchased from me on Tuesday's sale this afternoon or tonight, everything will be bundled up. And if you happen to have things back at home that have not shipped, I'll bundle all of that together. So you'll get the best rates possible. I think that is everything that I've got. Oh, and don't forget, if you have a second, hit that thumbs up button because that helps very much when we're doing these sales. And if you're watching on the replay, and if there is anything left by the end of the night and you want something, go ahead and reach out to me. The best way is to go to the Makers Market, which is district.net/makersmarket, and you can DM me, instant message me right there. But of course, you can send me an email to the email address that you see on the screen. That's all there is to it. What questions do you have before we get rocking and rolling? No questions? How's everybody doing tonight? I want to make sure I said hi to everybody and I didn't miss anyone. Did you have a great day? I think I got everybody. I think. All right, are we ready to do this? So let me tell you what we've got here. If you didn't catch this morning, or this afternoon, I keep saying this morning, and it was not this morning. I had a lot of lace, a lot of ribbon. What I didn't sell will be coming later as big bundles. And I do have some large bulk vintage lace that will be coming in addition to something like this that will come later in round 2. So we do have a lot of those goodies. And to kick us off, I'll show you what we got. We have number 6 is a stamp. And I'll go pretty quick through these. Unless you want me to stop and show you something specific, just let me know in the chat. Number 9 are 2 dies. It is this one that's the layered flowers. Can you see that? And these fit in any of your die cut machines. And then this is a flourish. Let's see if I can get it. Well, you can't see that one very well. There we go. The sun's coming through the blinds a little bit. Number 11 is a Sizzix die. It also works in all of your die cut machines. And I know you probably can't see that. Oh, man. Can you kind of see it? It's a scallop tag, which those are fun. I wish you could see that better. There, you can see that part. That's what it looks like. Number 11. Number 4 is, now a lot of these things were brought at a higher start rate or at a higher bid in previous sales. So some of them you may have seen before. So I've lowered all the prices, and this is quick claim. So everything must go, friends. So this is a cute, and these are all fat quarters unless I tell you differently. I think everything I have left is fat quarters. So there's that with the blue and yellow. It's number 4. I have a Wizard of Oz. I think this is the last one I have of this Wizard of Oz. You got the Wicked Witch. So there's that one. That's number 20. I've got a metal embossing template, and these are by Lasting Impressions. These are about every single size of rectangle that you can possibly get. That's number 37. Number 15 is also a embossing template, and it is $6. No, it's not $6.50. It is number 15. It is by Lasting Impressions as well. Oops, how come that popped up? Number 12 is and I'll just show one of these, but if you want to see any particular one, these are souvenir folders. So you would have bought one of these. This is from August 8th, 19, can't read it. Maybe you guys can read it. I don't think so. It's right there, but it's kind of in the Lexington Concord area. So here's what it looks like on the back. So you would pull this open, and then there would be, this one tells all of the information about each one of the photos. And so it folds out, and then there's photos on, wow, both sides. These are so much fun. They're fun to just tuck in. Some of them are postcards. This particular one is not. You would have sent this whole thing and then shared with them all the pictures. That's number 12. And if you're from Oregon or love the Pacific Highway, this one might be for you. This is from 1952. And what I love about this one is it has I love these greetings from, with all of the scenery in them. Probably one of my favorites. And it too has all of the scenery. And like I said, if you want to see more of these, I'm happy to show them to you closer. Number 5, excuse me. I just did a video on these, and I just purchased these while I was up here. But I have done videos on these, on how to use these before, and I have some at home. So I don't need to take they're going home with me, whoever buys them. But each one pulls out like this. And a few of them are bent here, but I did use some of the bent ones that I had for my video the other day. And I think there's at least 15 of them here. And I just covered them for journal space, hidden journal space here, and then decorated all of these on both sides. There you go. There's a baby's mouth. So there's that whole stack of those. This is 6 yards of this gorgeous lace. And I was telling the girls this morning, the lady that had these, a lot of them she had in Ziplocs, the smaller ones. But she marked all of them of how many yards there were, and she must have changed it out every time she used them. But that is that vintage lace. And that is everything on round number 1. So all you need to do when I when you see the word, hey, come on now, there we go. When you see the word go, you just say, you can put your numbers in and we'll go from there. Or you can say me, and then you can choose after that. But if you can do it as you go, that is very helpful. So go ahead and go. And I'll give you a couple seconds here to put all your things in before I hit end. And then I'll ask one last time before before I clear the board if anybody's interested in anything left. All right, I'm going to go ahead and hit end. Oh, shoot, I didn't say. Not starting bid. Come on, Angela. These are all quick $3 quick claims. I have the piece of paper right in front of me, but that doesn't help you much, does it? Okay, Denise Gardner would like number 5, number 3, number 4, and number 15. All right. Gotcha, girl. Thank you very much. Let me write your name on a Post-it note. I kept all your Post-it notes from this morning, ladies, so not that you really care, but I was like, well, save the planet one Post-it note at a time, right? There we go. All right, Denise, thank you, dear. And then moving on, after Denise Gardner was Alicia, who wants 12, 7, 6. Hi, Joni. And 20. Oh, good. You're going to get some family. I'm going to put that. I'm not going to do that. Well, I know it's not going to get on there, but just in case. So that was Miss Alicia. All right. Thank you, Miss Alicia. Oh, I got to put your name on a card. And after Alicia, Miss Sarah Lee. Oh, she wanted number 4. I think number 4. Let me just check in my stack here. I think number 4 was the Wizard of Oz, right? Yeah, that's the only one I've got left. I think back at home, maybe I have another one. So let me know if you want me to look. I think possibly. All right. So the only things I have left, and I haven't seen anybody claim them, I've got the die cuts. All of these are die cuts. Number 11 is the tag. This is florals and a flourish, and these are the rectangles. So I'm going to go ahead and pull these if no one is interested. Oh, I have another 4. There you go. This one's a little bit smaller than Fat Quarter by an inch. Are you okay with that? If so, it is yours, Miss Sarah Lee. You put yours up there. All right. Let me clear these off. There we go. And let's do some more. Let's get all of these. I'm going to do these all together because it's just quicker that way. I know this is going to be almost impossible to see. Darn it. These are balloons and string. Shoot, I wish you could see them. So there's a long balloon, a round balloon, and then the string. So that will be number 37. I've got the butterfly stamp. Just when the caterpillar thought the world was over, it became a butterfly. Number 9. This is a script, but it's James 1:17. And that is number 11. Okay, here we go. These are palm fronds. Can you see it? No. Leaves tropical. I'm trying at every angle. You can kind of see them there. That's number 20. These are regular leaves. Geez, that's... Note to self, don't ever buy these again because you can't see them. This looks like a maple leaf and then another... This would be like a leaf that I would say would go with like roses or something like that. It's got like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the top leaf. That's number 12. And then last but not least, we've got another maple leaf, an oak leaf, some kind of leaf that's, I don't know, and this one looks like a ginkgo. And that's number 7. And go. Now I'm gonna have this song "Hot to Go" in my head. That's not good. All right, I'm not seeing any interest in those. So I am going to pause for a second. I'm going to hit end. Last call if anybody wants these. There we go. All right, I'm putting all of these together. They're all in one spot. All right, next up. We have, let's do some ideals. These are three, still we're on the $3 range. Now, if you want to see inside of any of these, you're welcome to. I did bring some of these well, I might have brought all of them last week. But again, I'm bringing them at a lower rate. So Friendship with the Spring Bouquet is number 9. Number 11 is the Daisies. Number 12 is the Zinnias. Number 20 is also Zinnias. And number 7 is the Wildflowers. So I'm going to type in go. That's like the dog. The dog doesn't make a noise until, you start to go live or you want to focus on something. It's how it works. Yeah, this is a great clear out on the ideals because normally I just do a starting bid of $4, and they're pretty popular. So if you can grab them up when you can, this is a great time to do it. All right, I'm going to hit end here in a minute. So if you want to get your bids in, put the numbers that you want. Again, this one's 9, this one's 11, this one's 12, 7, and 20. And if you want to see something inside of one of them, I'm happy to show you that as well. And 7 come 11. Luck be a lady tonight, Alicia. There you go. Thank you. Now I still have 3 left. If anybody's loving these, Zinnias are one of my very favorites. I grow them every year. They're the one thing I can grow, and I don't kill them. And then I have cutting gardens all summer long. All right, I don't see any more. I'm going to keep on moving on, And well, depending on what's left after tonight, I may be doing another sale. Normally, there's not a sale for all of us girls. The first week I take off, but because I am here, my nights are quiet. It's just me and the dog, and so I thought, well, I might as well do some sales while it's quiet and I'm by myself. Okay. First of all, this is $3, and this is for all of these. So you're getting silver embossing powder, clear, and I think 2 clears and a gold. What's this called? This doesn't have a name, but it's really pretty. So all of those are going to be $3. That's going to be number 12. These are pretty good sized pieces, but they were, I bundled up a bunch of things. So inside of here are all sorts of laces. And in addition to that, there's a bunch of spools of thread. All of it is pretty vintage. On this morning or this afternoon, I said if I didn't think that they were, I think all of them are probably vintage. They just might not have been they might have been like vintage 1990s versus really old, but I do have some old ones. So yes, so that is number 9 for all that fun. Let's do a couple more of these. Grand Rapids, Michigan. If you want to see inside of them, I'm happy to show you. Just tell me. I've got Cincy, little Cincinnati. If anybody cares, that's CVG. This is GRR. Every time I look at a city, I think of a city code. If you're into the circus, this is the Ringling Museum of the Circus in Sarasota, Florida. That is number 20. And then let's do some dies. Yes, Dave, it isn't ever quiet when Dave's around. I did not say that. Thanks for coming in and saying hi. These are all these are from Crafter's Companion, so these would be so you could make toppers for your tags as well. Those are fancy. That's going to be number 7. Another Crafter's Companion die. This is the tree and the birdies. This one is a scallop with some itty bitty tiny shapes. It almost looks like a floral. That's number 6. And oh, this cute little girl, speaking of gardening, with her watering can. Will she fit right there? She's number 3. And can I fit one more? Let's try it. Another Gemini. Now, this is a foil press, so that means you can use it in your die cut machine just as you normally would to die cut, but it's also specifically if you have like the foil machine, then you can use it in there as well. So you can use it in your foil. Hi, Laura. Foil press as well. So I'm going to type go and hit enter. That would be helpful. Hi, Khadijah. It's nice to see you. Oh, how come this didn't? I hit go. How come it didn't? I got your numbers though. It's fine. I'll honor those. It was just spooling and spooling. I'll give you a second or two before I hit end. And we can go from there. Here we go. All right, now I just got to go up a little bit. All right. Miss Denise Gardner wants number 7. I got you, Denise. And Sarah Lee. Let me make sure I get this one right. Sarah Lee wants number 9. Number 9. Oh, you're going to have so much fun. Yeah, that's a great deal. And after number 9, oh, Hope wanted number 9 as well. And I think I got everybody else. Okay, just let me make sure nobody else wanted any more of these other items. Laura, not so many, I promise. We've only done, this is our 3rd round, I believe. Oh, I haven't changed my little pieces of paper, so I remember. There you go. Oh, what's that design up close to number 4? Hopefully I did this. Joni, is this the one you're talking about? And if not, and I just messed it up, it was that one. This one's the foil press one that works as a regular die would, but also in a foil press. It's 6 or it's 9, it's whatever it is. Alicia, I don't see any numbers for you, honey. I see nothing. Put your numbers in there. I'm just going to show Joni this until. All right. Khadijah would like number 3. Alicia, if you want something, please put your numbers in. Let me put your name on a piece of paper. Number 12 is all 4 of the embossing. There's 2 different brands of clear, detail clear. So Stampa Rosa and Stampin' Up. And then this is gold. And this is silver. And it's all of them for $3. Yeah, I don't see anything. Does anybody else see anything from Alicia? You know what, Alicia? Some of the girls shared with me that if you put too many numbers in at once, it thinks it is reading a phone number, like you're trying to put in a phone number and it doesn't, YouTube does not like that. So if you need to split it up, try that. Susan. You know, it would have been easier for me just to write I turtley on it, but no, I just drew a turtle. You know, that's how I roll. Let's make things just a little more difficult for me. All right, awesome. Number 15. Okay, there we go. There we go, kiddo. All right, number 11. Number 15. Number 20. Yeah, it's not like it always does that. 11, 15, and 20. I got three of those for you, Alicia. And then Joni wants number 6. Okay. Guess what tomorrow is? April 1st. Let me get Alicia's stuff in her pile. All right, all I got left, 2 little things. Alicia wants 37 as well. I think that's what Susie said, April Fool. Thank you, Susie. These are so much fun to play with. Okay. Tuesday. Just so funny, Laura. All right. I have another Gemini. Yes, sorry. I'm sorry, Alicia. That stinks. So this is what it looks like up close. It's another foil press. And it is a Gemini piece. So we're going to put that there. That's going to be number 11. I have New York City, the Rockefeller Center. Jeez, that was hard, Ange. That's number 20. I have Washington, D.C. And these, I'm telling you, like, I really did need to do a clear out. But when I went to the antique mall the other day on my way up here, not the other day, last week, I could not believe how much some of these things go for. My goodness. El Toro. Saludos de Espanol. That's number 4. And then last of round, I don't know if I can get it all in here. Oh, you're not a shopaholic. You're among friends here. You know that, Alicia. I've got more fat quarters. I'm going to try to get as many of these on here as I can. Then we'll move up to the next one. My beautiful wickedness. More Wizard of Oz fabric. There's another fat quarter. That's going to be number 6. I have some Easter. How come I can hear myself now? 1, 2, 3 of the bunnies or mice left. It looks very Beatrix Potter to me. There's bunnies and there's squirrels and there's a beaver and a goose and mice. It's really cute. But wouldn't these be cute cut out and made into journal cards? So cute. So there's 3 of those. This is really cool. I think this just looks very retro, although it's not. It's from, well, I don't know when it's from, but it's not old. But this is purple. And I have 2 of those left. Oh, I didn't put numbers on this. 12 for the bunnies, or all the animals. I have 1, 2, 3 of the springy fabrics. I'll show you this a little bit bigger. I'm not going to get all these in here, am I? By the way, I needed to change that. Let's just look at it a minute I think that's pretty much everything that's on there. They're just so cute. And these I think would make like cute little inchies or little postage stamps. And then one of my favorites is, I only have two. I sold a lot of these last week, but I have 2 Cracker Jack fabrics left. And I needed to put something on this one. This one's number 9. This one's going to be, Cracker Jacks are going to be number 5. Let's see if I can do this. Let me just move them over. I'll pull a Carol. She always can get a bajillion things on there. I have 1, 2, 3 of these left, and I'll show you what this looks like. And I'll type go again, and then you guys can put all your numbers in. So right now, just be typing in, like, if you have them in order you want them. Start typing them, and then when I say go, you can just hit enter. So that's what that one looks like. Again, it's like a crazy quilt. And all of those pieces will be, like, this will be great to do a pocket out of. That's number 7. Oh, I only got 2 more. I can do this. This is a vintage piece. And it is yellow and the pretty blues. Gorgeous. That's going to be number 1. And then for all my meow, 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 meows, kitty cat. I got 2 of the kitty cat fabrics. This is just so cute. And that kind of is just a repeat pattern. So that's number 13. All right, now I'm going to type go, and then you have to put your numbers in. So give me a second. If you put it in before, please type it in again. Wait till I type go before you hit enter. I know sometimes I get heavy-handed and I hit it before I should because I get so excited. So I'm going to type go right now. She sure is, isn't she, Laura? Okay. I'm looking. All right. I see Laura in with number 5. Let me get, hang on, let me get my pencil. I keep breaking the lead on my pencil. Clearly, I am writing too heavy. All right, Laura, I got you for a number 5. Just want to make sure and then after Laura, Khadijah, a number 12, a number 9, number 5, and 37. All right, let me make sure I got this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Khadijah, 4. Whoa! We can't have that piece of fabric. That's, my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go, Khadijah. It's my backdrop. All right, I got Khadijah. After Khadijah, I see Alicia for a 20. I could have guessed that, girl. Number 6. Three, 5, 7. 3. 5 is gone, right? I don't see it. And a 7. All right, Miss Alicia. Whoa. 1, 2, 4. All right, let me put these in Miss Alicia's pile. Thank you, kiddo. After Miss Alicia, Susie Allen wants a 20. That one's gone, and a 6. Oh, poo. What number was this one that I think it was 20. So somebody help me out. Was 20? I don't know which one 20 was. Darn it. Oh, that worked. That's great, Alicia. I'm glad that worked. 20 was New York. Okay. So 20 is already gone. All right. So Susie, was there anything else that you wanted? And then Hope wanted 15 and 7. 15. 7 is gone. Hope. All right. Let me get your name out here. Oh, my knees are popping. Give me a second here. I'll get Hope's name on there. Sarah Lee wanted 12 and 1. Am I doing okay? Okay, Joni, we'll see you again soon. Come back. Hi, Robin. Let's see. Hang on, Sarah Lee. Jeez. Hang on a second. And 1. Okay, Sarah Lee. All right, gotcha. Sarah Lee. I just am trying to make sure I don't miss anybody. Well, Lisa, I appreciate you. You know, here's the thing. I just decided to do this at the very last minute, and I was like, I can't make those girls come in here and moderate for me and suck up their time. So I'm doing my best. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody else. All right. I only have messed up one thing. Well, two things. I feel like I'm going to put a number. I don't know what number 7 was, but I'm going to put number 37 on this one just because I had pulled that number off. So if that was a different number and that's what you wanted, tell me. I'm moving these up. And bear with me because, like I said, I just went back to check the crazy quilt was 7. Okay. Got it. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate you, Robin. So let me just, and I see that, I see I screwed that up really bad. Okay, but I just want to make sure I got everything. We're just going to put this up here because the correct number for the crazy quilt was 7. I'm following y'all though. Hello. Just back to check. 7 is natural. You guys are the best. Okay. I think we're good. So if Hope wanted it. Okay, that's what I thought. Oh, but look at that. Hope and Laura both get one. There you go. Dealio. Laura, where's your pile? Here's hopes. I just want to make sure I get it in here. And Laura. All right. Whew, that made me sweat a little bit, friends. All right, this is all I've got left. Is there anybody that wants it before I clear the board? I'm going to officially do the end here. Okay, I gotta give it a second. It's so weird to have silence, you know? All right. Well, Robin, we're so glad that you're here and welcome. You're in good company. I will tell you, it is a lot of fun. There's a lot of good friends. We're all here to help each other. If you feel like you want to bid, all of the information I will put up on the screen for you to send me. And you're welcome to ask questions. I will answer them. The girls want to answer them. They're all experts as well, and there's no bad questions. So just know that. All right, I got to take a deep breath here for a second before I bring the next one. And so I'm going to ask you all a question. Would you like me to bring a round of some of the Joanne stuff? Or do you want me just to keep on going? It's up to you. Put your votes in. Susie says yes. Denise says yes. All right. So why don't we do, we're just going to go, well, we'll start small. All right. We'll start with these three. This is going to be a $6 starting bid. So let me change that first. There you go. All right. So I have the Tim Holtz washi. Should we open this up? See what's in here? Because I don't even know. Oh, these are cool. There's that one. Let me see if I can just put them up here. Really close. There you go. Wow, those are neat. There's alphabet. There's something I can't read at this angle. There's little polka dots. There's these that say receipt, a measuring tape, baby up. This little one, what right here, this white one, is like the lowercase alphabet that you would have seen on a, across the room in a classroom. This is some design. This is just a bunch of numbers. Kind of looks like a measuring tape. This is just stripes with stars. What does this one say? Here, we're going to look at this one together. Give it a second to focus. What does that say? Collect 3699. So I can read all these tiny numbers. 1933. But I can't read that word. Can you read it? In the red, collected, collections. This is great. And, we played with these really thin ones and did some fun stuff. I think it was inspiration from maybe Crafty by Tony. I can't remember. Somebody gave me inspiration and I tried it and I thought it was wonderful. But it was at these really skinny tapes. And I thought, well, maybe I need more of those. Okay, so that's going to be number 4. And then I have 2 packs of, this is what it looks like, the entire pack. And I did open this up on camera the other day, and it is fabulous. So that's everything that's in it. Stickers and washi and all kinds of good stuff. But see, I opened this one, so it's not as pretty as this one. But there you go. And this is the Vicky Boughton goodies. There's all those die cuts, and then these are all acetate, and they're all designed. And then there's more on this side. And then these are just a variety. There's papers, there's washi in there, there's words, stickers. I think all of these are stickers of some sorts. And I thought these might have been already, you know, cut out stickers. I don't remember, but they're beautiful. So these are the same, even though they are not in the order. But this is, I'll just put them on top. There's 267 pieces, and this will be number 11. All right, I see Alicia in at $9, and we're looking for 10 or more, and I'm going to start counting it down. So Tim is number 4, and Vicky, she's number 11. So if you want to get your bids in, if you haven't done that this way before, Alicia has the highest bid, so you'd have to outbid her at $10, and then we'll go from there. So right now I have Denise in at 10, and if she is the winning bidder, she wants to clear the board. So I'm going to count down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. And we always wait until that bid end comes on the screen, even though I've already said it, because there's always a lag. And Denise Gardner, I gotta flip my page over. Give me 2 seconds. Thank you, Denise. You're gonna have fun with those. I used some of mine today when I did my Give a Scrap. All right, you want to do another round of those? They're so much fun. Denise Gardner. Well, not of these particular ones, but I got the big old boxes. Denise, where's your pile? Oh, there it is. Hang on, I got to move all these other sticky notes that I have from my friends earlier. Okay, let me grab Okay, I gotta look here. I think the starting bid on these are $10. Let me confirm that before you start bidding. I gotta change my number. I had to put these numbers. I know it's silly, but if I'm doing this by myself, I have I have to do it that way because I'm goofy like that. Now, yes, it is $10 starting bid. You can go ahead and start bidding. And I see Denise in at, I think, Denise, did you mean to do that or did you mean 10? Oh, I see. I was like, well, she might have. All right, I gotta take my jacket off. I'm getting hot. Whew. Now, would you like me to open these up and just give you a sampling of each? Because, so there's, I don't know if these have names on them. This is the one I opened on camera the other day. And I will seal them up. And guess what? They're going to be real fancy. They're going to be with frog tape. So you get a piece of green frog tape that you use when you paint. So you can just feel like you're right there with me. This one doesn't have a name of the kit, but it's basically, we'll show this one first. This is basically all, I would say, neutrals and golds and really fun. So if you guys weren't here the other night when I was just showing some of these things, these are all chipboard. I'll tell you when it's different. I went to Joann's to get glue, and I ended up coming home with all of these things because then these are all vellum. Those are gorgeous. Because Carrie had done a flip through. She had bought a bunch for herself. And I'm like, should I buy these? And I said, do you have these? Do you need any of these? And so I did a little personal shopping for her, and I did some personal shopping for me. And then I was like, do you think the girls will want these? And she said, yes, pick them up. Because as I've learned, every truck that comes in is different. And so, you never know if your store is going to have this. Like my store in Des Moines, it's like, hi, Leanne. It's cleared out. I mean, there wasn't anything. And I mean, I've only been there once, but the one in Mason City, which is right next to where I'm at, they actually had quite a few things. And here, as I'm flipping through this, let me tell you this story because I don't know. I mean, I'm not buying sewing patterns to use to sew with, right? But I went back to the sewing section because I was going to see if they were selling the catalogs yet, you know, and I did bring it up to the front, and the girl said, they're not selling these yet, but you do realize these are not the patterns. It's just the pictures. And I said, that's what I want it for. But while I was back there, they had a new shipment of patterns. And it wasn't Simplicity, it was Buttrick. And apparently they have a series of retro patterns too. And I thought, oh, that would be so cool to get new ones that you would have no problem cutting up, right? And they're pristine. So I threw a bunch in my cart and then went about my way. And I was like, I got to find out how much these things are. Well, the only way I couldn't find it anywhere on the pattern. I couldn't find it anywhere on the little, you know, things that they have. All right, I'm going to stop showing this one in a minute. And so I looked at the catalog. Now, some of you are probably like, duh, Angela, you don't get out much. One of them was $23 for a pattern. Welcome, Crafty Whimsy. I could not believe $23. I was like, holy cannoli. So I'm sorry I didn't bring you any new retro patterns, but I was like, I can't remember what the percentage was. Like everything's different. Like sometimes some things are 50% off, some were 30% off. And I was like, yeah, I can't justify that. Even at 60% off, I don't think I could buy, I mean, I don't know. Eventually they'll probably sell all of it, but girls, whoever gets this one, by the way, I ripped yesterday. So my apologies. That big flower. Let me get them all back in here. Isn't this fun to go through? And when I used mine today, I finally gave up. I was like, forget about it. So I took them all out of the box and I put them all on a paper. All I had was a paper plate so that I could see them. And then I put them in a Ziploc bag because I was like, I couldn't find anything without taking them all out. I mean, it's 563 pieces. Wow. Yeah, you know what, Susie? I used to sew years ago for 4-H and all of that good stuff, but I couldn't do it now. Hi, Tamara. Did I miss anybody else? I think I said hello to everybody. If I missed you, yell at me. You know, you can all caps me and I'll say hello because I hate to miss anybody. All right, so this one is. Now, see, look how neat and tidy this one is in there. I hate to even bust it out, but I'll show you some. Well, I'll just do like a few chipboards and a few of these other ones. So there's everything from here. Let me just read what it says because they both say the same thing. Contains chipboard, acetate, vellum, and cardstock ephemera. All already fussy cut for you. For those like me who don't like to fussy cut. All right, I'm just going to pull this little stack of these out. Oh, and I should say, look, do I have anybody? Okay, I have Denise Gardner in at 12. Oh, hi, Trish. Oh, that's Crafty Whimsy. I was like, man, I did miss somebody. There you go. I'm so glad you guys are all here. And it's so fun to see some new faces. And just so you know, if you are new here or if you didn't already know this, each year, well, this is my second year, I host something called Give a Scrap, hashtag Give a Scrap, because we give a scrap about everybody. But not only that, we give a scrap about the environment. And during the month of April, you know, Earth Day is, I think it's the 22nd this month. Earth Day is this month. And so I do a hop where I invite folks, if they're willing to participate, to do a video if they have a YouTube channel and post it with the hashtag. So you can either just follow the hashtag, or you can. I have a playlist, and that kicks off tomorrow, and I'll kick it off, and then followed by a really great lineup of folks. Oh, here's a vellum one. Am I doing a really crappy job of showing you these? Doing two things at once. And Susan and I Totally Love You is doing it. Sandy, hey, Carrie, the Paper Monkey is doing it. Well, you know what, Carrie? Let me just tell you, you are seriously my enabler. And I was telling the story about you, like, just buy it, just buy them all. I did not buy them all, by the way, but I did listen to you, and I hope that you can all thank Carrie for these fabulous, fabulous goodies. So, I mean. This one has, what did I say? The first one, has 563 pieces. This has 465 pieces. Is that good? I agree. And Carrie, I did my Give a Scrap video between my two sales today, and I actually used my pack, so that it was well worth it. Okay. So I'm going to put numbers on these, and number 12 is the floral and darker ones. Number 11 is all of the gold and more neutrals. And so I see Denise, and at 16, we're looking for 17 or more, and I'm going to count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Yeah, Susan at I Totally Love You is doing it. And then you don't have to be on a schedule to do it. Anyone can do it. And I've challenged the girls with tagging somebody, and then to keep it going throughout the month. So maybe somebody that's not on the hop, and we will also be doing it on the Makers Market. So there, if you don't have a channel and you just want to post what you did or how you did it, you could go live. Like if you want to go live with me, and you don't have to show your face, you just do kind of what I'm doing right now, and we can talk about what you made, or you can post photos in the show and tell. Either way. But we will also be doing it over there. So if you're not a member of the Makers Market, I'll see if I can get that up there. And I do see Alicia was in at 17. So while I'm waiting for Alicia to tell me which one she wants, I'll put the link to the Makers Market up there. It's just district.net/Makers Market. It's a place for us to all hang out. Just think about it like being an Etsy shop. You can buy, you can sell, it's like a Facebook group. So we hang out, we can do challenges, we can go live. It's just a whole lot of fun. And it's one place that we can all do that together. And I started that. It's now, I think it was a year in September or October. Oh, good, Tamara. Yeah, Tamara didn't want to commit necessarily for a day, but she said she would participate, and be tagged. So yay, there you go, Carrie. Tag Tamara's it. Alicia would like both. Okay. Alicia. Let me get that banner back up. Oh, Denise, I do that all the time. All right. You're going to love these. Seriously, I think what I'm going to do is just keep them in those Ziplocs. And I think I'm going to put them in the RV, and then that's all. I think this will be all the ephemera I need. I mean, I did get either, I don't know, maybe I got this one, but I did not get this one. But I did get two. And so I think that'd be fun. Okay, Alicia. All right, we'll do two. Let's see, what do I have left? I have, okay, let's do these two. And then I have, well, all right, these are the ones that are, now you might be interested. Hold on, let me make sure. So let me just tell you before you bid. So this pack and this pack are complementary of one another. All right. And I believe, now I can't be absolutely sure. No, these don't go together. I mean, they coordinate, but they're not, these don't go together. Those other two absolutely did. All right. So these starting bid, let me change the banner here. For $12. All right. And let me get Alicia's off of there. So we're going to take a look at these. I think I have to oh, this one's. Okay, my nails are in bad enough shape. I don't need to. Let me get a scissors. Come on, seriously? I was just crafting away before we were over here. When in doubt, grab a knife. Right, I was telling him, Carrie, that I was, it was fun because I got to do personal shopping. I'm like, do you have this one? Do you want that? Although I thought you were probably getting sick of me sending you 25 million texts. But I did tell her, I said, I didn't even go to the fabric. I said, because I don't trust myself. I have no self-control. Here we go. All right, now you can see what's in here. And I'll just put these numbers up here, 13 and 11. So this one matches the neutral. And they're very similar in each box from what I can tell. There's 4 or 5 washi tapes. This one has 4. I don't know why this one only has 4 and this one has 5, but there we go. So in addition to that, each one of them have, no, I guess not. Yes, here they are. Each one of them have puffy balls. Each one of them have some bling, flat back bling. Come on now. Each one of them have a pack of really fun shaped, I can take them out if you want, but like this one has flowers and a house. This one has hearts and some other shapes. And then each one of them has 4 packs of twine. So basically you could use this with some paper and you'd have everything to create journals. You can even do shakers because look at this. There's all of these sequins. Each one of them has sequins. Let's see. Sorry, I'm looking at this. If you don't see me hitting the numbers and changing who's winning, that's I apologize. So there's all those sequins. That's bling for days. And then both of them have these big packs of flat back stickers. So they look like brads, which are great to use. I don't want to mess them up, so that's why I'm doing it this way. And then they both have packs of, yep, And you know what? You could use this afterwards for storage if you don't use it for these. These and can't get my fat fingers in there. There we go. These are smushy, puffy stickers. And those are all of those. Now see, things are falling over on my, what are you calling them? They're infiltrating the other ones. Okay, let me put this stuff back in here so I don't mess this up. Then all the rest of it is all dies and chipboard, lots of chipboard, which I love. Oops, wrong one. There we go. So let's put those up there. Okay, so let me show you a few, just a sampling. And they're all kinds of sizes. These are all chipboard. And there's sentiments, so if you're a card maker, there are some sentiments that you could use for that, but there's also just, you know, regular ones. Look at all these tags. Now, I don't know about you, but I think like just this handful of stuff right here. These are dangles for days. Like you put this and this heart or stuff. Okay, come on, Angela. The star. Maybe you put a word and one of these, and you've got an instant dangle right there. Pop a little hole in it. Gorgeous. Got a little gold charm. Even better. So that's just a sampling of there's also letters in here. So I think there's the entire alphabets there. There's even, and they just fell underneath there, but there's little buttons, like die cut buttons. It's awesome. And so this is all chipboard. All of these are chipboard. So not only, you know, do you get the chipboard in the other pack, but you get all the chipboard in here. So let's look at a few from over here. Let's design ourselves another dangle while we're doing this. Okay, so there you go. You could do that one. You could add, now we got a button we could add on there. If we wanted, we could add a flower. Just imagine it. Dangle. All right there. Gorgeous. So does anybody want to see anything else before I start counting it down? That bicycle, they really went crazy with that because it's a little too big to fit in there. I'll leave them open until we do the bid in. All right, so I see Patty Rose at 18. So we're looking for 19. I gotta get this knife out of my way. 19 or more, and I'm gonna start counting it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Oh, Denise, I'm full of ideas. Yesterday I was telling people, now go there when they're selling all of their display pieces. I got ideas all day. I'll design your craft room. I'll spend money for you. Okay, so I saw, so Patty was in at 18 and Denise at 17. So Patty, you get to choose first. Which one or ones would you want? And that was for 18. This pencil is not good. I'm so glad you're all here. It really makes me feel good that I can, you know, get you all of these things at some really great deals, and it helps me, and I hope it helps you, and that you get to have a good time. And it's always fun to get oh, that is so sweet. Thank you, Patty Rose. All right, so let me see. For the love of Pete, I did it again. 11 for you and 13. So I think it was, I don't remember which one was which. Good God. You can't leave me alone by myself. Somebody help me out again. And you know, here I just told Dave I made a mistake about something we were working on, and I said, "Oh, just write that down. It's my first mistake of 2025." Well, I don't know if he's still watching, but oh, that was really sweet. This is okay. 13 was on the left. This is a really cool group of people. You guys are all so sweet. All right, let me make sure. 13. Okay. Space Garden. And Miss Patty Rose. Y'all take care of each other, that's for sure. Patty Rose, is that your first, well, I guess it is, because I got your old sticker from earlier. There we go, we got Patty Rose. Loverly. Thank you. Do I have anything? Oh, I have 2 more left. Do you want to see them now, or do you want me to do something else and we come back for them? You guys get to drive the bus, remember? I love this community too. 11 was colored. Okay. That's what I thought. Patty shopped this morning, so I was like, I bet the colored one was the one she wanted. Aw. Okay, we're gonna stop. I'm gonna put these other 2 up here so I don't forget to run them later. But we're gonna do we're gonna do $6 quick claims. Gosh, I have a lot of $8 quick claims. Maybe I should do those first. Let's do those first. Like I have a whole tote full of $8 quick claims because I went crazy putting things together because I was like, you know what? It's bargain time. All right. So if you missed this morning's sale, we'll just do those first. All right. So I went through and anything, I mean, you guys really bought a lot. I had a whole entire tote full of vintage lace and vintage ribbon. So this is $8. Let me get Patty's thing out there. This is going to be an $8 quick claim. And I can show you just one of them if you want me to. But what I did is I did these by kind of color. So this is the blue green. This is the mauves and burgundies. This one is pinks and reds. And then this one is orange and yellow. So I'll just show you this one for example. But if you want to see more of them, I'll show each one of them and then I'll take this one out. So there are 12 pieces in each one of these. This morning we did dollar quick claims. So each one of these things was $1. So you're getting a great deal. I told you I was going to start bundling and we're going to do that. Oh, darn it. I'm going to forget. Where's Terry? She told me what this was called. We're going to just call it for tonight Pico de Gallo because I can't remember what she said it was, but it's something something like that. But it's with the little cute little nubbies on it. There was a whole lot of this. So there's those 2, for example, in this one, and then another one that's an 1/8 of an inch as well. Bye, Carrie. And then there's just tons of this vintage lace. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. There's this yellow, and they were all so pretty, but this one's really vintage. It's the one that, if your mom would have made you a dress back then, you would have been like, I can't wear that stuff around my neck. This one is eyelet. Yes, Sarah Lee, that's it. There's another lace, and I'll show you all. I mean, if you want to see them all, I'll show you. But look what she did. Like she said, this is wide white lace, 36 inches. Those are roses. And you've got this peach. And I think what she did is every time she used it, she would change how much she had left. These are gorgeous. So this is the peach. Now they were all cute when I put them in here before, but now they're not going to be. But I'll just show you kind of the bag, and if you really want me to. I'm going to say go in a second. Let me type go. Oh, I didn't put numbers on them. Pooh. Green is 13, burgundy is 12, orange is 4, and pink is 11. All right, hold on. Let me get the air out of this. All right, so I'll show you 12 up close. There you go. This one's shiny. Very pretty. That's number 12. Number 13 is the green. And it's got all of those colors in it. Number 11 is the pink. And the red. All right. Now, Angela, note to self, do not take off the numbers until you were done. Okay. Let me get back to my last page here. Oh, I'm going to need a glass of wine after this. Gosh, the pressure. Okay. Let's see. And I'm typing the end. So Denise, you was in at me, and you were first, and she's in for 11. Oops. And then next after Sarah Lee was Blue, and hang on, let me get Denise's over here because. Okay, and then Sarah Lee, blue and green. Number 13. All right, Sarah Lee, let me get this in here stacked. Thank you guys for being so patient with me while I do all of this. Okay, I have number 4 and number 12 left. Number 8, I didn't have an 8. It's Crafty. Let's see, I got Denise, I got Sarah Lee. Crafty Whimsy wants mauve. Okay. Denise, did I get the right one for you? And Crafty Whimsy, let me put this up on the screen just in case. I think I had it up there earlier, but just so you have what you can email me so that I can send you your invoice. That would be great. I'm gonna have to retire this. Tell me again, what was your first name, Crafty Whimsy? I just said it not very long ago, but my comments aren't going that far up. Oh, it's okay. Don't worry. Not to worry. Okay, let me get that up there. All right. And then did we have anybody for number 4? With a peachy. The peach and yellow, it's always hard for me to find those colors, so I was excited. Trish, yeah, geez, Ange, memory. Trish, do you have a channel? If so, I'll go over and follow you for sure. All right, help me out, friends. Did I see anybody that wanted number 4? Because I don't right now, and I just want to make sure I didn't miss that. Victoria, hello. All right, I'm going to hit end one more time and just make sure if there's anybody that wants the peach and yellows. That's the last one left. All right. We're gonna keep on moving on. All right, so this one, where am I gonna put this? Put it down there. All right, I'm gonna move this big toad over here. Hey, give me a second. It'll be easier if I have it near me. Well, I will definitely, I thought with that name, I was like, oh, I bet she has a channel. Now I'm cold again. Now I'm putting my jacket back up. Peach Fuzz. Yes, that's right. What is it this year? Some mocha chocolate yaya. I don't remember, but all right. So this is, I sold a bunch of vintage stickers last week, and I just put them all in one bag, and you just get a surprise bag of vintage wonderfulness. If you want to see more in here, I'll show you, but you know me, I like surprises, so I don't show you unless you really need me to. So that is the sticker pack. There's got to be 8 or 9 yards of this vintage, probably more, of this vintage pink lace. Now this is not, this you could get, like you could put this on your pajamas, you know, when you were young and somebody was making that for you and you would not get scratchy, right? This is an entire roll. So you guys know one of my favorite colors is orange, so anything orange or peachy is going to be awesome. But this is an entire unused roll, vintage lace. Let me show you. I used it in my project today. Not this one, but the one I had. It's awesome. Gorgeous. And it's a huge roll. This was not in the tote that I just got. I brought this for the sale. So that one will be number 5. Yes, mocha mousse. I was like, I know it was mocha chocolate, yeah, something. I have a great big bag of vintage spools. Now these spools are great for, this is not working with this thing right in front of me. Let me see. You guys all know that whole tote is going to fall right off of that bar stool anytime. All I'm going to have to do is just barely touch it. These aren't for everybody. I love to use these in my displays. I also do assemblage with them. They also, if you haven't watched, I love to make dangles out of these. So what I do is I just take a little piece of Fabri-Tac to make sure that this doesn't fray, and then I use all of my goodies and my beads and my wires to thread it through there, and then I have the dangle, whether it's fabric or otherwise, on here, and they make amazing dangles. And I do have a couple tutorials on how to do these. It's under unique ways to use sewing notions under that playlist on my channel. But this is a great deal because they're all vintage. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, the whole bag has at least some, I mean, they all have thread on them to some degree. So you could go, this is still $8. Oh, how come that didn't? Oh, because I changed it. I'm sorry. Hang on. Quick claim, $8. So these are quick claims. So there is all of those. I'm gonna tie this back up because you know, it'd be an accident waiting to happen. So just a few ideas. I mean, sometimes folks just want some. What am I gonna do with that bag of old spools? Well, there's tons of things, and I just think they look pretty on display. So, okay, I've got some stamps. These are who's this one? This is a 2005 Stampin' Up. This is a background stamp. That's what it looks like. I have this one and I love it. That one, how come my stuff looks like it's crooked? Or maybe it's just the way it's on here. Let me get these closer. And I need to get rid of that banner. Hang on, let me get rid of the banner. It's all the way at the bottom, of course. There you go. Sorry about that. All right, then I have a denim one. I love this one. And these are not starting bid. These are quick claims. So I'll give you a go and then you can bid on them. So that's going to be number 7. This one's going to be number 12. We'll do one more stamp. I think we can fit one more here. Oh, I didn't say what this one is, but I think it doesn't say. I think this is a Stampin' Up! One too. This one may be an Anna Griffin. I've got some Anna Griffin stamps coming. So there's that one. I love these background stamps. And let's do, these are all the buttons. I have all of my, I put these all together, so there's a ton of buttons in here. And I did take out like some of the ones that had like nothing on them, like maybe 4 or 5 of them. I think there was like 33 or more buttons in these. But I'm doing a video on using some of these with some scraps. So if you need some buttons, but these all, the majority have buttons on, like all of them on there, or at least some of them on there. And this is another thing, one of those sewing notions. I've got videos on how to use those too, but I love them. So I am going to type the word go, and then you can put your letters in. Let me go over them. When I don't put anything in until I say go. Stickers are 13. Pink lace is 11. There's enough to make 20 dresses and still do some junk journaling. Number 5 is the peachy orange. It's more orange, new old stock lace. Number 4 is the bobbins, or wait a minute, not bobbins, spools. Number 3 is the buttons. Number 1 is the flourish. Number 12 is denim. Number 7 looks like a screen door. And go. Oh, Denise, you're just playing right into my hand, because I told you I have something up my sleeve planned for later. So don't go away. All right, I'm going to type end. And first one in was Trish, and she is Crafty Whimsy. She would like number 11 and number 3. Oh, girl. I hope you do a video using this. I can't wait to see how people use these. It always makes me so happy. All right. And okay, Khadijah wanted 3. Denise and Trish need to probably be crafting together. They both wanted the same ones. Alicia would like number 4 and number 1. Number 4 and number 1. Gotcha, Alicia. Thank you. Alicia. I have to tell you, I'm worried that things are going to start going haywire here. All right, I just wanted to make sure things weren't going to start falling over. That would be detrimental to me. It's like, okay. And after Miss Alicia, Laura, every time I lay my pencil down, the lead goes away. What is wrong with that? Laura would like number 13 and number 3, which is gone. Oh yeah, you'll love it. And 13 and 3. And then Denise would like number 5. Okay, so I only have those 2 stamps left. All right, I'm going to do a secondary end just in case that number 12 and number 7 are still there. We got denim. Nope. We got, I call it, looks like a screen and denim. And those are going once, going twice, going away. Okay. What shall we do next? How about a little Anna Griffin stamps? So let me show you. This is Miss Anna's stamp. It is, there we go, from 2005, from the Rose collection. So there's that one. That's number 12 this time. This is also an Anna Griffin set. And they're all these are all borders, which are really pretty. If you've never gotten your hands on Anna Griffin anything, I'm telling you, you're going to be sold. They're so much fun. Okay. Want to see the deal of the lifetime? All right, there are 24 vintage greeting cards. And there are 2 sets. No 2 are alike. So this one's going to be number 1. And I can show you one of them. Let me put a few more things on the table, and then I'll show you one of them. And then I have another mega load of lace. Oh, here, let me show you that lace close up. This is like a cornflower blue. It's very pretty. That's going to be number 5. And if you like lavender, matches my nails today, there is a ton of this. And this is how it was on here. I mean, I just got this tote and I left it like it was. But it's a huge bundle of vintage lavender lace. So that one is going to be number 37. And then I have, hey, I mean, I love these things so much. I'd probably pay $8 just for these things to store my laces on. But this is all eyelet, cut and sew by the yard, it says. Now, I don't know that this thing is that old, but and that was the other thing. Carrie had asked me, did you go look at the trims? And I thought, oh, I would love to get some fun trims to bring, even though I just bought this whole thing of lace. And it wasn't that much of a bargain yet, so I didn't get any, but my goodness, that stuff's expensive. All right, let me just show you some of the cards. So this is a screaming great deal. If you love vintage, if you love to play with vintage cards, vintage envelopes, I love to make journals with these, but this is the miscellaneous bundle. There are 24 in the pack. I won't open them up in the 24 in each pack. And it's just a different, I have some later coming, and they're specific, like, you know, wedding or baby or whatever. But this is just a little bit of everything. And I think in each one of them, I did keep I kept all of the envelopes. But so if they had an envelope, I took them out so I could show you, but I left the envelopes together. So there you go. I love playing with these. That's another one of my projects that's on my desk to finish before I leave and go back. So that one's number 1. And then I can show you number 3 if you want to see it real quick. So look at that St. Patrick's Day. I don't see St. Patrick's Day cards very often. Let me see, and I'll shuffle this way. And there's That one wasn't counted in the number. I just threw it in there. Look at that. Those puppies look like Zenny. You could get that peach bundle and make a little peach journal with that little cutie patootie. Hope you guys can see these okay. And I did not count. There's 24. I did not count the envelopes as part of the 24. Look at this one. No trespassing. This means you. It's Adam and Eve. But look at how the it's bound. No, 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 no. That's racy. Helen of Troy. That one's pretty unique. That one didn't count in there too. I throw in extras, just so you know. But if you've ever wanted to just play with vintage greetings, this is a great value. And you can just have, this is really cool. I'll show this one in a second. This one's cool too. Merry Christmas. And then it opens up. So this would be fun to replicate and just make a template out of that. Very cute. So you go from a house to a journaling space. Happy birthday. What's this say? I don't know. You know what? Should have. Oh, it's the wrong size and the wrong color, but the price was right. I bought a bunch of vintage, like 1960s or 50s greeting cards. And I got them home and I was reading them. Oh my gosh, they were hilarious. But they were all like naughty. So this makes into a party hat. And you just put it on. So this was the card. And then you would wear the hat. Isn't that sweet? So there you go. And that one's number 3. Okay, let me hit the go button because I think I've got enough things on here. I better not put anything else on there. There you go. Do I have numbers on everything? All right, I'm going to start doing numbers and then you guys can keep putting them in. I'll put end in a minute. But I see Denise in for 37. 1 and 3. All right. Congratulations. And then after Denise, I see Laura was in for 1 and 3. Okay, those are gone. And Patty Rose was in for 12 and 7. Patty was not going to miss out on those. She put them. She put it in 2 times 2 different ways. That was smart. Those are wonderful stamps for sure. And then 12 and 7. And do I see anybody else? So all I have left is the eyelet and the blue lace. Going once and putting end in. Let me know. This does not look very pretty on the screen, but it really is. Gorgeous. Okay. All right. What do I have next? Oh, I think I can do this. Well, wait a minute. Let's see. Is this the same lace? Nope, it's not. Okay. I got another bundle of... It's not the same pattern as the other one. I just checked. But this is, look at how much is there. My goodness. So that's number 15. Here's another one. I love this one because it's got the 2 layers, the cream and the blue. Here is a huge ream of this one's a little, this would be, you wouldn't want that around your neck back in the day. It's a little scratchier. That's number 12. This one is cool. This one almost didn't make it to you, all of you. You'll take the eyelet? Okay. Let me put it in your pile. Okay. Because this just has so many things that you can do with it. Look at that. So you can put the little ribbon, if you bought the ribbon from earlier today or you bought one of those bundles earlier, you thread that through there. Oh my goodness. And it's a huge bag of it. Well, the bag's not huge, but the ribbon is. So that one is going to be number 5. Then I have 2 stamps left. I have a Stampin' Up! 2005. That's number 7. And then the last one, is this another Anna Griffin? No, this is magenta, but it looks like Anna Griffin. There you go. And that one is number 11. And I need to type go. Go, girl, go. I was kind of quick on the go this time, wasn't I? Sorry about that. All right. I'm going to type end. I don't see any interest at the moment. So let me type END. Look at me with no capital letters. You just get what you get. Okay, let me clear that out. So here's what I'm going to do. Let's talk. Okay, tell me what everybody's working on right now, because I gotta regroup here and get my ducks in a row. So give me a second. Just a second. I just need to make room for myself. Hang on. All right, what are we gonna do next? Well, you guys liked the let's do some $15 quick ones, because these are kind of big ones. All right. You're trying to organize? Oh, it's a ongoing battle, isn't it? All right. Now, let me put these out here. We're doing these as quick claims. These are some of the more unique and rare books. This is a bundle of all the Care Bears. This is Gaio Fujikawa. This is a brand new sewing binder, and there's two strawberry shortcakes. Let me change the banner. These are $15 quick claims. And of course I don't have a quick. Let me fix this one. Make it 15, not 16. There we go. All right. So let me just show you real quick what we got. This is literally like brand new. I have a set of all of the Better Homes and Gardens books that I've collected over the years on my shelf. Not to use as a journal, but this one might even be in better condition than mine. It doesn't look like anybody even ever opened it. It is from, and I've done a sewing journal out of one of these before. Let me tell you, this is 1961, reprinted in 1970. One of my favorites. This is a child's book of poems with the illustrations from, I have I do, Alicia, have some organization. There's a playlist of organization things. But if there's anything that you guys want me to do, like specifically, type it in one of the comments on the channel. I would be happy to do that. I don't know if you say it Geo or yeah, I don't know. But anyway, she is the illustrator, and these images are, oh my goodness. She's probably one of my favorite illustrators. What's this? Piece of paper. Look at those babies in the shell. I bet they can hear the ocean. Look at them nice. This is another one of those that, well, okay, let me just be honest. All of these are pretty much things I could have just kept them all in my library, but I didn't. 37, number 11. Let's look at strawberry shortcake. These are from 1980. So if you love strawberry shortcake, there you go. Wouldn't it be nice if they still smelled, or if they, well, not that these smelled, but that if they did, oh my gosh, that would be so awesome. These babies in here are just so cute. Look at that, the mushy. Okay, so that's strawberry shortcake and her friends, and this is strawberry shortcake and the winter that would not end. Hey, if you live in the Midwest, you can feel the pain, I tell you. Oops, I just skipped a bunch of pages. Oh my goodness, they're so cute. All right, so those are number 12 and number 1. And then lastly, if you are a Care Bears fan, you're getting the Care Bears and the Terrible Twos. This is from 1983. Such vibrant colors in this one. And then you're also getting, I'll tell you what the titles are and then I'll show you real quick. The Care Bears and the New Baby, the Care Bears Help Out, and the Care Bears Garden. So you're getting all of those. Like, it kind of hurts my heart to let these all go, but hey, if you guys love these things like I do, you should have them. Because, you know, I have more I just found my list of journal ideas. I have enough for a lifetime. And probably one of your lifetimes too. You know, we just... so cute. All right, so Care Bears is going to be number 13. And it's a $15 quick claim. And go. Throw that piece of paper away. And I'm going to hit end in just 2 seconds here. Susan, I see Susan in first. And she would like number 12. Congratulations, Susan. Back there, I'm running out of space over here. And after Susan, congratulations and thank you. Laura would like number 11. Love this book. And we only have 3 left. Let's see. Victoria would like number 13. Victoria, don't let me forget. If you get an invoice, well, if we haven't talked about those books that you wanted before you get your invoice, don't pay it and just reach out to me. I'll try my very best. I got a note to remember to follow up with you, but you know, just in case. All right, Miss Victoria. And then after Victoria, I don't see anybody for number 1 or number 37. Making sure I didn't miss anybody. Okay, I'm going to hit end one more time just so. Gosh. Oh, you would like number 1. Okay. Yeah, because, you know, they got to stick together, right, Victoria? Oh, I guess you got the Care Bears. I was. All right. There we go. All right. Anybody for number 37? Nobody else is doing a sewing journal with me? Last call. Last call. Oh, I never hit end. I did hit end. I just didn't enter it. Okay. Let's do our $6 quick claim. You know what? We're going to do this. Here we go. I'm coming. It's going to take me a second. Okay. We got more greeting cards. Now, these are 12 packs. And I tried to keep them all together. So we have 2 birthdays. Let's just keep these together so I know what they are. All right. We have 2 florals, I believe. There's the florals. I got a whole bunch of bites. Yay. Let me know that you can hear me. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Yeah, that's the mystery, Denise. I just wanted to see if you're all paying attention. Okay, let me do one thing. No, we don't need to see me on here. Good God. There we go. All right, let me make sure that my child there's not an emergency. Okay. That freaks me out. Like, they all know when I'm doing these sales. And so then when you get something like that, you're like, oh my gosh, what's the problem? Okay, so I don't know what you heard and what you didn't. But we have a quick claim of, let me change this up. Okay, these are quick claims of $10. There are 12 in the pack. And I'll go over it again just in case you lost me. All right, I've got 2 birthday packs. I've got 2 floral packs. I have 2 wedding packs. Hang on. Oh, I got a ladybug that's coming along for the ride. There you go. And then these 4 are all baby packs. Baby, 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 and baby. Whew, that was stressing me out. All right, so now if you want me to, I can flip. Let me move these over a little bit. I'm on number 11. Let's see. Let's move that up. Okay, I'm going to put numbers on these. And I think what would be easier, I can go through, if there's any specific ones you want to see, I can show you. But otherwise, you can just trust me and pick your number based on the theme. But if you want to see a certain one, just go ahead and shout that out right now. And then, you thought the bug was on your phone. No, that was just crawling around, little ladybug. You know, the June bugs, we already have June bugs here. And this is North Iowa, not like, I mean, not that I live in the south of Iowa, but ridiculous. I can't believe how the bugs are. Okay. Is there anyone that wants to see one of, do you want me just to show you one? I'll just show you one of these florals. But you kind of get the idea if you saw the last ones. And again, I did put with a bunch of, I love this one because it reminds me of the 60s. A bunch of envelopes when I could. If they had them, I took them out of the envelopes so you guys can see them. These are all florals. So they're a variety of occasions, but they're all, and a lot of them are not written in. I like that one too. That reminds me of the 60s. And I did not count the envelopes in the 12 packs. So there's your florals. Let me put them back. I had them all wrapped around something so that was number 4. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, that's number 4. Number 11. Somebody said they wanted to see number 11. The baby. Baby, baby, baby. Hi-fi. Oh, look at this. Hi-fi equipment. That's funny. Sandy, I'm totally with you. It's why I like to do binder journals as well. Plus, I call those my exploding journals because I can, in the sewing journal, This one is so cute. It says baby, Pet Baby's as cute as a button, and there's a little button there. Love it. Because you can just pack all kinds of fun things in there. That is that one. I'd say like this one has a good mix of like 50s and earlier like 30s. This one has a lot of 30s. This one too. This one is more like 50s, 60s. Look at that one with the elephant and the giraffe. Cute, cute, cute. But if you don't need to see all of those, I won't show anymore. I'm just checking, and I'm going to say go. And then you grab your vintage greeting cards while they last. And I'm just catching up and writing some notes here so I can get you all in here. All right, I see Laura in for number 11 and number 4. And does anybody else want to see any of them? I don't want to not give these the spotlight because they're all beautiful. So we have anniversary and wedding. That's those two. We have these that are all birthday. I should show you a birthday one. Oh, Laura wants number 5. Did I miss anybody else? Okay. Got you for number 5. I'll just show you one of the birthday ones. Let me get this one off here. One of the birthdays is number 1. Well, sometimes, like, if your hands don't always work, and then that makes it even more difficult. Yeah, they're all super, super cute. Look at that one with the sardines. Nothing fishy about these birthday wishes. Cute. That one got slipped in there. That's really not a birthday one. Look at her. She does not look happy. All right. I don't see any more interest. I'm just going to give you one last chance to grab these. If you want them. I hesitate to take these away. Okay, 12, which it's in the second one on the left. Yep, number 12. Is that the only one that you wanted? These are $10 quick claims. And there are 12 12 packs. Actually, the florals had 14 in them. Who just said that they wanted that? That was Victoria. Like, and the one foot that I walked away, I forgot. I got you, Laura. Thank you. I mean, if you want me to show them all to you, I certainly will. Oh, Sandy, you just missed it. Or was Laura saying number 1? No, I don't think. I think she wanted number 1. You want to see a wedding one? There's some really old ones from like I think some of them are from like the 30s. I love this little. Look how tiny that little one is. I've used a lot of these for different things because you can kind of incorporate them and do some cool things with them. All right. I'm going to call it. I could look at these things all day long. This is one of my favorites. I'm going to take them all away. And, uh-oh, ruh-roh, George. Our babies. There we go. And I'll put them over here. Okay. What do I have? I only have, besides, let's do these ephemera packs. And I have a mystery box and I have some bundle. Well, maybe I'll just do them all as, all right. These are exactly the same. Susie and Trish. Oh yeah, they're $10, yeah. Okay, you guys are all good. See, okay. Let me get you back up here. I think these are $10. Why do I? Yes, they are 10. But they're starting bids at 10. Now these are the same, and I have 2 of them. And I already see Alicia in at 11. Not open. Hang on, get the knife out. I see Joni in at 12. And these are different than the other ones that I showed. So they're not the same design. These are more like the pastel-y ones. These have 489 pieces. Oh, for the love of Pete, they've got 3. There we go. Why am I opening that one? Oh. Bye, Laura. Thanks, sweetie. I appreciate you. I'm so glad to see you. I'm just going to do this real quick. I'm just going to show you some of the chipboards, okay? Because you were so lovely. Slay of the day. Oh, I like this one a lot. I did get this one for myself. These are all chipboard. This is amazing. Okay, let me just show you some stickers. I can't help myself. Die cuts. Those are cute tags. Loverly. What else do we want to look at? Let me turn it around here so I can see. Oh, here, let's look at some of these. Yeah, do you even know who Pete is, Laura or Susie? No, I don't. I don't know where I got that. I think my grandpa used to say that. It's the only thing I can think. These are cool. These are really hard to see on here, but I promise they're cool. Look at that ticket. Those are neat. They're all beautiful. And there's a lot of them. Let's see. I see Joni in at 12. So we're looking for 13 or more. There's your vellum. And I'm going to start counting it down. All right. And these are the last 2 of my Joann's goodies that I shopped for you guys. All right. I need to get this knife out of my way before somebody gets hurt. Victoria is in at 16, looking for 17 or more, and I'm going to start counting it down. 15, no, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. And Victoria, you are the winner at $16. Oh, no, I lied. Denise is the winner at $17, followed by Victoria at 16. And Denise, would you like one or both? Do you know what, Denise? Just let me confirm this. Just so you know, I think Patty bought that one this morning. You're trying to be sneaky, girl. Just so you know. So now let me know. But I'm pretty sure she bought that one this morning. You just make the decision. Yeah, they're playing Gifty McGifterson. Hi, Bucky Ann. I know for sure you want one, so you tell me if you still want the other one to go to Patty or not. Okay. Got it. And if Patty Rose and you talk and you want both of them, or if you do want it to go to her, I'm whichever way, but I got you for both. All right. Very nice. Okay. Now, I got some big old bundles. And I'll have to show you each one of these because, well, first of all, this is going to be, these are $10 starting bids. Oh gosh, just keep it how it is, Ange. That's great. Let me get to $10 starting bids. All right. So I have bundles. So I have children's book, all animals. I've got the Angela special that I just threw a little variety of things together, including ledger. Hang on. I'm running out of space here. Books take up a lot of space. And then I have, this is kind of like just a children's bundle. So let me show you what's in each. By Susan. I don't know, she might not be. Okay, so bundle number 10 is the starting bid. So if you want to bid, just start putting your bids in now, just in case you didn't know. So there is the Arrow book of tricks and projects. This is all together. There's one of the Stanford spellers, all vintaged up for you in advance. There's a Dennis the Menace coloring book. This is new. You haven't seen these yet. These are oversized, so these are fun book. Oh, I don't think you've seen these yet. I have one of these as well. But they're really cool. Look at those. I love these. Lots of great music in here. And the images are just gorgeous. Look at those. Oh my gosh. Songs from Many Lands, it says. And then, we're wrapping it up with the children's activities from 1946. So all of that is coming together in that bundle for a starting bid of $10. And I have Joni in at 10. Sorry, Denise, I didn't take your name off there. And this one is going to be number 3. Put it right up there. Number 5 is going to be this one. This is the Angela Eclectic Special, the Hawaiian Host and Hostess book. I love this. I say that every time. There's that. Another Stanford speller. A 1947 yearbook. A ledger or a journal or a ledger cover. And then a whole bunch of, I think these are all blank, but there's a lot of pages in here. So if you know, you know. This is, just the ledger itself is worth that and much more. But there's some that are written on, but most of them, I think these are all blank. And they're old. Between the 1880s to 1950s, but these are a little bit older. Oh, I lost my, there it is. So that's number 5. Oops, I'm sorry. Bucky Ann. I couldn't find my glasses the other two, and I thought it was the end of the world. And then this one's going to be number 1. So I have Why Roosty Sang. I think I brought him last week. So cute. This is one of my favorites. A pet at the favorites of this bundle. A Pet at the Zoo, and I love it because so they've got the illustrations, but then there's the flamingo, and then hanging out with the kid, and the camel with the little boy. I think it's just neat how they cool juxtaposition. The Lively Little Rabbit. This one is from 1943. Benji, he is from 1978, and then At the Zoo by Paul Simon, and that's the Paul Simon, the one you know of, and so there's that one. Boop 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 boop. Okay, so that one's number 1. Let me look at the comments here and see who's in. Susan is in at 14, looking for 15 or more. I'm going to go ahead and count it down. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Hey, I didn't hit bid end. Yeah, I know. I did love to watch Benji back in the day. All right, hold on. I'm trying to put something together for Susan. Let me know. You are the winner. Well, let me know which one or ones would you like. Number 3 for Susan. And let me see, what was her 14? Okay, and then before Susan was Miss Bucky Ann, and she was in at 13. And she wanted number. What'd she say? Number 5. Okay, Bucky Ann. Let me get your name on here. Susan, I gotta find a different spot for your goodies here. Hang on a second. You're getting edged down here by the sink. Okay. And then Bucky Ann wanted number, nope. Bucky Ann wants this one. There we go. All right. And then was anybody in for number 1? Trish, you were at 11. Did you want number 1 for 11? Just let me know. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. All right, I'm just going to set number 1 aside over here. And what was she in at 11? She said no, I take it back. So she might have been talking about her bid. I don't know. So we'll just wait and see, but I've got it written down. Okay. So here is what we're going to do. It's blowout time. No thanks. Okay. All right. I am going to start this off at $1. So these are starting bid of $1 for everything you see. I've got 3 ideals. So we'll put those, let me get those. 13, 37, and 12. I've got 1 lavender or purple fabric left. I've got 1 spring garden one left. I've got 2 kitty kitties. Let me get there you go, there's Susan. 2 kitties. Hang on, I'm bringing more stuff. And I know you can't see what these are, so it really makes it hard for you guys not to. I've got balloon dies. These are for your Sizzix. Leaf dies. It's number 20. The tag is number 6. The palm fronds, the tropical leaves, are number 7. The other leaves are going to be, yeah, you can't see it there. Number 9, and the last leaves, which is the one that looks like the rose, is number 15. If you so choose and you want everything on the table, just type, when I hit bid end, just say clear, and then there you go. All right, I'm going to count it down. I see Susan in at 2. We're looking for 3 or more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Boom. Oh, this pen. I should just be using a pen and not a pencil. All right, Susan. And I do see, Patty, that you came in right after. So let's see what Susan and Joni want. And then if there's anything left that you want, we can do that, okay? Let me get Joni. All right, Susan, let me know which one she would like. All 3 of the ideals. Great deal, my friend. They are yours. Let me move these Sizzix dies up here. Susan. And Joni, did she say what she wanted? I know, it's terrible. Well, I'm not going to be die cut. I mean, I might not sell them just because I don't like to die cut, girl. I apologize for that. I know it's this one is they're really, really hard. Maybe you can see them a little. No, not really. There's those leaves, barely. These are like palm fronds, the tropical leaves. See, every time I get near it, it's not good. Patty Rose, what Denise is asking is, what the box of ephemera that you bought this morning, she's asking if you would like another duplicate box of that gifted from her. I'm sorry, Joni. I wish you could see those. All right, I don't see anybody else. So, unless there's something Joni wants, I'll give Joni another second. And then Patty Rose, if there was anything that you wanted that's still on the table, just type that in. Okay, I'm gonna clear the board. If not, just reach out to me. Just send me a message or text me. All right, we're almost done. We're at the home stretch. And really, I'm just bringing things back that I brought earlier. Oops, somebody said. I gotcha. Again, I'm not at home. I don't have any crayons. That's a good idea, though. When I'm home, that's a great idea. Why didn't I think of that? Okay. So Denise, tell me, am I sending that pack to Patty Rose or to you? Please confirm. Patty Rose, I got your goodies there. All right, let's wrap this up. Okay, so they're both staying in your box. Got it. Perfect. Okay. No worries. I just needed to clarify. All right. The only thing we have left is some lace. Do you guys want me? Oh, number 5. Crap. Victoria, which one? Yeah, you got it. You got to tell me which one it was. It was one of these two, right? I think so. Okay, gotcha. Perfect. I do it every time. I'm like, okay, I'm safe to take these off of there. All right, the only 2 things that I have left. Well, hang on. I might have some more things to, just a minute. All right, I'm going crazy. Denise Gardner's going to be late. Now, I will qualify this by saying I have 2 mystery boxes. And I am only starting this out at $15. This one I have not brought to this Yonkers box. I don't think I brought to the sale. It is all sewing ephemera. There's vintage, but let me get the banner up here. But it is bursting at the seams. There was a really cool pearl buckle that fell out. I put it back in, but it kept falling out. So these are part of the mystery boxes. These are really great starting price. And the reason, and this one that is bursting open, this, if you watch the video where you helped me decide what I was going to work on for my Give a Scrap, this was the box that that quilling or whatever that stuff is was in. And this is all things packed full, because I can't get it shut, full of items that were from tonight. So if you're interested, you can start bidding. And I don't usually show the goodies. Oh my gosh, but I will. See, I told you this one just does not. Look at those old. So that one's mother of pearl. But I'll give you a quick peek at this. This is an old, Yonkers was a department store. But here you go. That's all you get. Oh, well, that's not very fair. Well, I did do a flip through on one of my videos. That's not a very good one because it's all the vintage. I mean, not that the box isn't good, but it's not a very good sneak peek because all of the zippers were on the top, which I love using new or vintage zippers to make pockets that look like sweaters. It's very fun. Very fun. All right, number 20 and number 5. I see Patty in at 15, so we're looking for 16 or more, and I'm going to start counting it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Patty Rose, you are it. Let me know which one or ones you like. Oh, I'm glad. See, I love surprises too. Perfect. They're both coming to you, my dear. All right, I'm going to try to... Let me see if I can get this huge rubber band about there. You got it, Denise. You got it. Let me just change this so I don't mess up. Oh my gosh, this pen's off. Goodness gracious. Good thing we're at the end of the night. All right. There you go. You are good to go. Patty, let me put these in your pile. Patty Rose. Patty's up here. Here we go. All right. You guys are loverly. I mean, we're pretty much good to go. We ran, unless you guys want me to run it here. We'll run this quick. We're running this. Pour that glass of wine. I know I need to, right? We're going to run this last little thing. This will be the last thing of the night for $1 starting bid. So there you go. It's running. So just put in your bids. So again, I've got this one. We're calling that number 20. This, my favorite, which is the one that you can put the little ribbon through. 15, which is the cornflower blue. Number 6, which is like blue with the white lace. And then a whole array of variety of pretty laces. I see Bucky in it. Bucky Ann in at 3, so we're looking for 4 or more. Good night, Trish. I'm so glad you were here. Khadijah is in at 4, looking for 5 or more. Oh, Trish says, oh, I'm not leaving yet. I'm not leaving yet, she says. So, Trish, if you want a bid, we're looking for 5 or more. Right now, Khadijah is in. And I am going to start counting it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Oh shoot. Hang on, I can't put that up there, and you can still bid. I haven't hit bid end. All right. There we go. All right, Miss Boogie Ann. You were in at $5. Let me see. I got to get to a place here. Bucky Ann. $5. And how many would you like? Oh, Tamara, yeah. Like, are you talking like the different color tickets? I think I still have some of those on the Maker's Market, but I'd be happy to bring those on there, like the different colored ones you made. Number 20 for Bucky Ann. Okay, and then who was before? And then Khadijah actually was next. Khadijah, which one or ones? I got to get Bucky Ann's on her pile before I keep talking here. Here we go. And Khadijah was next. Number 9 and number 5. Thank you, Khadijah. All right, hang on. Let me put these in here. Pile. All right, do we have somebody else before Khadijah? Denise Gardner. No. Bucky Ann. Oh, yeah. So then, Denise, you were also in at 3. Did you want any of... Okay. Yeah, I can definitely do that. You betcha. So I have a poll going. Shoot, you're going to pass. Okay. I have a poll going on the channel. It's about 2 posts away because I did post about these sales today. So go check them out and vote, because it's all about what kind of things you want me to bring to, or what kind of videos you want me to see, content. And I think the last time I looked, by a landslide, it was live craft with me's and live sales, and then followed by shop with me, like thrift with me, and what I found and those kind of things. So I did, you know what? I still have a couple vintage cards left. I did bring them with me. Is that what you're asking, Bucky Ann? I have a few, just a couple left. You might not have seen those. I might have done them before. I've got wedding and anniversary, baby, birthday, and baby. And we'll just do those as 6, like I'll just do them at a $6 quick claim. So if you want any of them, just put in me, and let me get the banner out there so that doesn't confuse you. So it's just $6, and there's those are all 12 to 14 packs. So just, oh, for the love of Pete, my iPad just died. All right, Bucky Ann, which one or ones would you like? See, this even writes loud. Man. It was nice meeting you. I hope you come back. And yeah, we'd love to have new folks here. right. Anybody else want some? They're there. I didn't bring them back, Bucky, in because I had thought, well, I just brought them, so probably everybody's seen them, but all right. Well, I will watch and see if anybody else wants any of these, but I want to tell you thank you so much. We pretty much cleared the board tonight. I have a couple little stragglers, but what that does mean is I probably won't need to do a live tomorrow, at least for a live sale. So perhaps, well, I definitely want you to go watch the Give a Scrap. So I probably will just work on my house projects, the things that I need to do here. And I'll post on my community post saying we had a sellout. And I could not have done it without every one of you. And I am just tickled that all of you got some really fantastic, amazing goodies and that I can send these to a new home. Now, just remember that I will not be shipping or invoicing or anything until this weekend when I get home. So you will have, potentially you could have 3 sales that I'm invoicing. I'll do it on one invoice, but don't panic if you haven't got an invoice for me yet. And I think most of y'all know that I was going to be out of town, but I love you all to the moon. I promise that I will be back live, and I appreciate all your feedback. Don't forget to check out all the girls on the hashtag Give a Scrap and go to the Makers Market and show us your cool projects. We would love to see you there. I will talk to y'all soon and have a great night. It was fun. It was kind of fun to just do a spur of the moment sale. Take care, everybody.